This is the Infinity Summit Group. Truth, passion, success.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a long way from Bossing Say, but here we are. What is it? April 1st? It's a joke. End the podcast right now. Stop the recording.
That was the joke. We had technical difficulties.
Yeah, the
Just
computer
kidding.
was playing a joke on us.
Yep.
But welcome back, everybody. It's been a busy couple of months since we've podcasted.
Yeah.
We got to talk about it. Jess, I believe you have acquired the best asset in the meantime. I need to hear about this.
We bought a house.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Beautiful home, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah, we need some deets on this casa.
Like what?
Numbers.
Just like big and how big or cost?
Numbers, sizes.
Okay, it's 2506 square feet on
Nice.
0.15 acres. So not huge, but it's decent size.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Is that up and downstairs?
Yeah,
2506? Okay.
so what, like 1250 per up and down.
Yeah.
And let's see. House is 485, but we got an FHA loan and that costs $8,000, so that was added onto the loan.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that the first time home buyers?
Mm-hmm. They charge you $8,000 for that.
I thought they're supposed to help you.
Whoa.
They do. We got a better rate.
How much better?
We got a 6.6 and we were looking at 7.6, so 1%.
Okay.
Do you actually save more than that 1% for like
If you're
paying the 8,000? I think you would over the life of the loan, over 30
Yeah,
years
'cause
if
we
you
were
take it out that long.
talking to two different lenders and they both agreed the FHA was the better option for us.
It's definitely something they don't tell you, though. Like when you see whatever video and they're like, yeah.
FHA loans are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like, $8,000.
They cost money.
We didn't even look at the FHA loan until we had already told them we were going to buy at the house because both lenders were like, no, they're bad. You guys already qualify for a regular loan, but then they went back and looked at the FHA loans and the rates were way better for us. So we ended up going that route.
Interesting.
Do you have a
So-
fixed rate?
Fixed rate. Yeah, it's at 6.6, but we did a 2-1 buy down. So they increased the house price, the seller does, and then they use that to buy down your interest rate for you, which sounds like a bad idea. But so it costs $11,000, and they take, from what I understand, they take out monthly to buy down your interest rate. So if I refinance within the 2 years, whatever money that wasn't spent buying down the rate, I get back and can reuse that to refinance, which is the plan.
Mm-hmm.
So that costs about $10,000, but depending on it, we'll get that money back. But that buys our interest rate down 2% for the first year, then 1% for the second year, and then
So-
we'll pay it back up.
So your final rate's going to be what, 8%?
No, our rate right now is 4.6. It'll go
Oh,
up to 6.6.
got it.
But
And then you can refi always, right?
yeah, whenever, or I think within 6 months, or after 6 months, or whatever. Which
Okay.
is the plan as soon as rates are decent enough.
Yeah.
Both lenders told us this is the best option to go for and just refinance as soon as you can when the rates go down.
Why Eagle Mountain?
It's cheap.
That's the cheapest around.
But why? Aren't those like a lot of new homes out there?
It's a brand new house.
It's a beautiful
we're the
home.
First person to live in it.
That's just that's a weird thing, like having a cheap house, brand new. Like, I get the area.
Cheap. It's 500 grand.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not really cheap.
Well,
but
the good thing about it is Eagle Mountain is going to start booming soon. Like, it already is. So if you want to have it be a rental, then more than likely that will get filled.
I mean, yeah, like even here, I'm in up here. Like when I was like out here when my dad lived up here,
Yeah.
that huge shopping mall thing wasn't even there.
Oh, Mountain View Village?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane. That's popped up
fairly
so
recent.
quick. It was just like, oh yeah,
That place
we've
is
got a
so
whole mall
popular.
now. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
They got good restaurants over there.
Yeah. It's
I bought
insane.
Nike shoes over there for $170.
Don't they have hotels and everything over there?
Hotels.
$170?
I don't know about
Yeah, make you
hotels.
want to puke? Me too.
Yeah.
Why'd you buy them?
Bro, I don't think
I
I've ever
needed them.
spent more than probably $80 on a pair of shoes from Nike.
Yeah, but you also got it.
Yeah, I just buy clearance.
Well, number one, when was the last time you bought shoes?
Not terribly long ago. I just go to the clearance section.
They didn't have clearance.
That's
Yeah, you have to
that's
go
rough.
to what's the
I went to
place
the
in
one in West Jordan,
Yeah.
the Outlet Factory or
That
whatever.
makes sense. These people have like 10 shoes on the wall, and you're like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm buying one.
Turns out you can do everything at Costco. You can
Yeah.
shop
Oh, yeah,
your whole
dude.
life at Costco.
Yeah.
This whole outfit's
Yeah.
Costco. Socks, underwear, all
Costco,
of it.
baby.
It's sick.
Then Walmart
I
for the
love
hat
Costco.
and everything. Yeah, Costco's chaunch. And their food is so cheap.
Yeah.
In-N-Out
too.
and Costco is just like the places we eat now.
I watched a video that said the CEO of Costco was like talking about the hot dog. Did I send that to you? And he's like, "I will fucking kill you."
Yeah.
You change the
I
price.
must keep it at $1.50.
I will follow this man into battle.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways, so you have a 4.4 right now,
4.6 right
4.6.
But,
And then it goes up to 5.6 next year.
and then 6.6. But we're hoping to refinance before it gets that bad.
Yeah.
So
And what do you pay a month just for the home?
right
and then
now,
your total expenses.
2,800. That's our mortgage payment with insurance and everything.
Okay.
And then we'll have 100 for internet, and I don't know about utilities yet. Still waiting to see what that's going to turn
So
out.
you'll
to
probably be pretty close to $3,000-ish.
be. Yeah, that's about what I figured,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Hey.
double what we were paying, so it's a bit hardy. But
Yeah.
hoping
But
to
you
build
guys
out the basement.
still have two
somehow.
incomes for now.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah. And once she's pregnant, we'll bite the bullet and spend what money we have to build out the basement and
What
get
do you
renters in.
What are you projecting for the basement? You have any estimate?
Probably 15 to 20.
Nice.
Yeah. But that's without
Mhm.
doing a separate entrance or anything, so
What are you gonna charge?
Yeah.
Do you know?
thinking around 1,500 because it'll be two bedrooms, and then we'll have a decent kitchen and front room. and
That's
then
not too bad
two
if it's got a
bathrooms,
kitchen
hopefully.
with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, nothing crazy, but it'll help a bunch. So
Yeah.
that's the long-term plan.
Epic, dude.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
nice. What have you been up to?
I've got a lot going on. I mean, a lot for me. You know,
That's all it takes.
Moving. So I said it before the podcast, but I'll be moving in May, the end of May to Tahoe. Just kind of taking a little break from life, I guess. Getting a job out there for like 3 months and then moving back. But lately, I went to the dermatologist finally. I don't know why I haven't been.
Oh, for your hands, dog.
Dude, it's so bad. Like, my arms were
Oh, yeah.
They're healed now. Like, you can see it. They're so healed because they gave me that steroid cream that you got.
So
Yeah.
good, dude.
Dude, it's magic.
Yeah.
I slept a full night the other day. It was
Whoa.
awesome. Without scratching the shit out of my hands. It was awesome.
Oh,
But, so I went to the dermatologist. I've got the dentist tomorrow because I got a crown that, popped off.
Oof.
Yeah.
what the
And
hell?
I've just stuck it back on for like 2 months. I just keep putting it back on every time it comes off. So I'm like, yeah, I should probably go to the dentist, you know?
Yeah.
So been doing that and saved a bunch of money, and then all of a sudden I just spend it all on my teeth and dermatology and
Nice.
You
My-
spent money
my
on
truck.
yourself? Oh, my gosh.
weird, right?
It's
To
awesome.
actually do things, get things done.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah.
Does bartending provide insurance?
No, I have no
For you
insurance
guys?
with that. No. But my dad has it for I think you're on your parents
Till you're 26.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, it's a good time to get everything done right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this, coming December, I'll be 26. So
Okay.
Whoa.
get everything done before that happens. And then
You guys are old.
Yeah, I'll be 26 in August, dog.
Yeah. And then 30, and then you're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Still-
started shoveling.
Yeah.
30's the end of your life.
It is.
It's over after that.
Still financially free by 30. That's what I'm going to do. So
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
we'll make it work.
So,
That's right.
yeah. Other than that's what's
Tell us
going
about your car.
on. So that was shitty.
Or your
I
truck.
literally, I took my mom to the reptile show because I had a Sunday off and I was like, I'm gonna go to the reptile show. And on the way down the canyon, it was like, and she was like, your car's a little shaky. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And she's like, you should probably get it checked. And I was like, all right. So I took it in to get an alignment done, and they're like, so your car's fucked, and we need aftermarket parts because it's like everything on my truck I didn't know it was aftermarket. So it's like lifted, which I didn't even know when I bought it. And they're like, yeah, it's gonna be like $2,000 to do the alignment and like get all those parts in the ball bearings and all that shit. And I was like, fuck it, just do it, dude. And then I bought a starter like a month ago. And I was just like, just put it in, just install it. And they're like, yeah, it'll be $150 to do that. I was like, sick,
Just do it.
do it. I didn't have my car for like a week, so my girlfriend was driving me around that whole time. It was fun.
So how much did you save? Then how much do you have left, if any?
I saved no money. I spent like $2,000.
Well, you said you saved a bunch.
Oh, like okay. So yeah, after the season, I saved money. I saved about $4,000,
Nice.
like from the winter.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was good. It was awesome. And I'm hoping with this last paycheck, I'll be able to save a little bit, like hopefully $1,000 more for the moving and stuff like that. But yeah,
Right
I
on.
spent most of it, so I've got like $1,000 left after all my fun adventures.
Seems to be the way it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. So in Tahoe, you have a place? You gonna rent an apartment? Like, what are you doing?
We haven't found an apartment yet. I haven't found a job. My girlfriend wants to be a card dealer, so at a casino.
Yeah.
I'll probably just be a bartender out there, find a job out there.
Yeah.
I was talking to some of my customers because, like a lot of people vacation,
Yeah.
Tourists and whatnot, and a couple of them were like, yeah, we're from Tahoe. And I was like, cool. How's, like, the bars out there? And they're like, you'll find a job so quick.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be fine. So I need to start looking at that. I wasn't too worried about it, and then me and Hudson go to look for apartments. I think,
Sweet.
I don't know, I didn't know there was, like, places you could rent for only, like, 3 months.
Airbnb will do that, dude. It's like short-term rentals.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Airbnb has longer-term, short-term rentals.
that. I didn't know that. That's wild.
I didn't know that
Is
either.
that like a
Or
really
Verbio
expensive
or
though?
whatever. I don't know. Depends on the place you get. If it's an Airbnb, it'll probably be a little more upscale and a little more expensive. Yeah.
I don't care about that. I'll live in a cardboard box. Like we were talking about getting one of those Sprinter vans and just living in that for like 3 months.
Yeah, you do
But
that or a motorhome. I think the loans on like motorhomes and trailers go out to 15 years instead of like 5 to 7, where you'll
That's
have a
pretty
lower payment, but you can get a nicer vehicle.
That'd be sweet, and then I could just have it.
Mm-hmm.
Motorhome would be dope to have.
Yeah, I don't know if they might do the same thing with the Sprinter vans and stuff, where it's not quite a car, but
They're,
know,
Yeah.
they're expensive though.
they're very expensive.
like
Yeah.
$100,000.
Well, I
Yeah.
know you can rent them, right? Like you can rent it for like a
I think
couple
so.
months and then give it back.
I have no idea.
Probably.
I'm
I
sure
know
you
that I
can.
know there's smaller RVs you can rent too.
You can rent a U-Haul as well.
I don't know if I want to do that though. I like my video games and I like going to bed in bed. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to sleep in a car. So she
Yeah.
she just brought that up and I was like, yeah,
Motorhome would be cool.
let's get an
You
apartment.
don't really have to. Seems like you would be cheaper than buying or renting an apartment.
It
Probably.
seems like it, but after
If you're gonna
everything,
purchase it.
you really think it would be? It'd probably be equal. Like
Well, I don't
after
know. Gas on
gas-
that thing? Whoa.
Yeah, gas.
You'd also own it though.
Well, if you bought it, yeah.
What are they going for? Motorhomes?
I don't know. That's what I was just looking.
Oh.
I mean, you can get ones as cheap as like 15, 20 grand, but
Yeah, piece of shit.
and then you can get ones as much as $1.5 million.
Making
much
meth
is-
lab out of it?
How much was your guys' parents?
This one was
Wasn't it 80? Or
I thought it was 60 or 70, and their payment monthly is a little over 400.
70 grand? That's it? That thing is nice as fuck.
Yeah, well, not expensive, but this isn't a motorhome; it's just a trailer, right? So you got to
It's
buy a
50
truck
though.
with that.
Well, I have a truck though, so that'd be sweet.
It wouldn't be able to tow this guy, I don't think.
Mine?
Yeah,
You don't think so?
no. Is yours a 1500, 2500?
24
Yours is
footer.
Ford, right?
66.
Yeah, it's an F-150.
Yeah, F-150 wouldn't.
I don't know what your
tow
loan
that.
would be on that.
You have to have like a fucking
It's hefty.
nuts truck to
Yeah.
Small,
So this trailer, I think, fully loaded is about 12,000 pounds.
I don't know.
It's thick.
I don't know the weight limit on mine.
The trailer weight for the 150s and those smaller like 3/4 tons are usually, I want to say 10 to 15. So like it would be very difficult for it to pull. Yeah, you wouldn't be pulling shit. Maybe on flat ground it would pull okay,
I
but
can pull a fucking pop up.
oh yeah, yeah, you can
I
pull.
mean, anything can pull a pop up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could pull whatever you want.
Let's see.
Like my GMC, you know the old trailer we had.
Yeah.
That one, my GMC pulled fine. Up and down hills, everything did great.
Okay.
And mine was a 1500, so similar to the 150.
Okay, so it says 11,000 pounds.
So you truck and pull?
So barely.
You'd
it
be
wouldn't
fucked.
even do
It would be
yeah.
very hard. Yeah. Like it would.
Yeah.
Like I said, it pulled on level ground, but it would be bottoming out, and there's no way you'd get up or down a hill. It would just push you down the hill, burning your brakes. Crap.
This one's 19.5, Zave. It's a motorhome.
It looks pretty sweet.
Send it to me. I don't know. I'm looking for options. We still haven't really decided
it's
anything. I just know we're leaving.
Bit
That's
old, but
like it.
19.5, your payment would be tiny.
Yeah. Update here. We've got Leah B. We've got Carter 13 Couch. We got Ryle Kid. We got Spencer DeLava.
Oh, yeah, Spencer. You remember
Yeah.
we had him on?
Yeah,
Dude,
I remember.
Spencer, you're up at Regis all the time, and I'm up there with you. 99% of the time, I'm with you.
I saw him yesterday.
Yeah, he's the
He's like-
DJ guy, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he literally, we set up a tent up at Regis, and he's the DJ up there. You can just hear it bumping when we're setting up on the
That's
tent.
He
Yeah.
literally came over.
Do
and
you ever
was-
walk up and say hi, bro?
No, hell no. Those are where the Richies go.
Oh,
Where it's like,
it's their party.
Yeah.
You don't want to interrupt it.
yeah, no, you,
Like you got to know people to get in that.
yeah.
Yeah.
A rumor has it that Shaq was going there. I don't know if that ever happened, but I heard he was going to DJ there.
It wouldn't surprise me, dude. He's like, I know that they just opened a new concert, like a venue up in Park City, and I think he's the head guy now.
That's
Spencer
cool.
is.
Really?
He's like,
Yeah.
he like runs it, or not like runs it, but he's the head.
Yeah.
You know, whatever he
We'll have to
does.
have him back on to talk about
I
it.
think it'd be dope, dude.
Maybe when you
That's
get
way
back
cool.
He's
from
way cool.
Yeah,
Tahoe.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm already getting excited to come back, which is weird.
So-
That's gonna be dope
Yeah,
to come back.
So you would come back end of August, early September?
I guess so. Yeah.
Just in time for winter.
Hopefully before the hunt. So
Yeah.
Ooh, you
It
might
would
be
be before
cutting
the
it
hunt.
close.
it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my plan. I want to go hunting this year.
You gotta buy a tag like right now. I gotta do it too.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's like right now, isn't it?
It might have already passed, to be honest.
I don't think. Well. Oh fuck! It might have been March.
I've been hearing it for a while. Everyone at All Out saying
Usually
"Oh,
I
buy
thought
a
tags
tag,
were like
buy a-"
April and May. But I have no
It
clue.
might be like an early hunt. I don't know all
It
the.
depends on what it is.
Mm.
Yeah,
My dad
maybe a
usually
bow
has a
hunt.
party though where they all get together and get super hammered and buy tabs or tags. So I was waiting for that to happen, but maybe it already passed. So
I don't
my
know.
dad's having twins.
Oh, fun.
That's what I heard.
That's
It's
awesome.
nuts, dude.
Yeah.
How many kids
exciting.
is he up to?
I was telling your mom upstairs, I lost count. I don't know anymore, dude. A lot.
That's sweet.
A lot of kids. I think this is
Yeah.
probably number 19.
The answer is hella.
Yeah, hella. Anyway, enough about me.
Yeah.
What
What
you
have you been
guys
up to,
been
Noah?
I got a new position at work. I'm officially the final boss.
That people have to fight.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm the final boss for CFI stage. So that's flight instructor stage. So you kind of go up, you get all these ratings. Flight instructor's kind of the pinnacle, and then it kind of tapers down from there as far as stress levels and high energy teaching, things like that. And I'm the final boss. So they get training when they're in CFI stage, and then they come to me to get an endorsement in their logbook so they can actually go to the check ride. So, and by this point they're about $80,000 into the program, if not more. And yeah, I have to either approve them or deny them, basically.
Dude, what's your pass rate that you're passing? I'm not saying that goes on your record, but how many, like, say, out of 10 students, what do you
I would
giving a
say
go?
from start to finish, it's between 30 and 50%.
I think I would shoot myself.
So aggressively sad. You'd be so mad.
Like, what do you do? A barrier would look real attractive at that point.
Happens.
Probably all too often.
No, I've had a lot of people get quite upset, and it doesn't mean they can't become a CFI. Just they won't become a CFI ATP. That's the thing. And we are one of the biggest flight schools in the country, so it's kind of, it kind of limits their options a little that way, and then they just flow on, and they don't get any instructor ratings through ATP. They just go on, get their commercial multi, and leave basically, and they can get their instructor rating elsewhere. So, yeah, I'm kind of the gatekeeper on that. I'm one of 2 gatekeepers at the Ogden location, and yeah, it's a lot of stress that way.
Do you fly more?
No,
No.
I fly less,
Do you feel like
I
a
get-
piece of shit?
paid more.
when you tell them no?
No. Like I have before. There's some of them like, man, you could have passed.
Yeah.
You definitely could have passed. But it's also not my job. Like, my job is to say whether I can endorse them or not, basically.
Ow.
It's someone else's job to determine whether they get to keep trying or whether they get kicked out.
Right.
So,
It's valid. You don't want to be the reason someone crashes a
Yeah,
plane.
that would suck.
yeah. Yeah, and I'm not going to throw an endorsement on someone. Like, the biggest things I notice are if they're giving me safety concerns. I have to avoid traffic for them or something, you know?
At that point
It's
in the
like, come
program,
on.
you should kind of know.
Yeah. Granted, they are swapping seats. They are teaching me, and they are performing the maneuvers to commercial standards in the opposite seat. So all within, like, they get 3 flights, and then they come to me.
Yeah.
And that's all. That's their total experience in the right seat, basically. So it's a lot.
Do you miss flying? Like actually flying the plane?
No, I still get to.
But not as much, right?
Not nearly as much. I do miss it for sure.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable when I get to. Because, like, some of the students, I'll be like, yeah, that was pretty good. Let me show you how I do it. You know?
Yeah.
Let's show you something else,
Wait,
something different.
Do they just switch the controls over to you? Or?
There's 2 sets of controls.
Yeah, I remember you telling me
Yeah.
that. Like, you can take the wheel and shit.
Yeah, I've got one on my side. Both the yoke and the rudder pedals and everything brakes. Like, everything is completely separate on each side.
That's nuts.
So it's really nice because I can see us coming in for a bad landing, and it's not just like, hey, don't land bad. It's like, and my controls, you know?
We're gonna die
Let me
if you
take
do
this
this
real
wrong.
quick. Yeah. I prevented us many a times from wrecking. Many a times. Which is really good, I think, for stress and anxiety management. It's like, I face death every day. What do? You know? Like, you can't bother me.
Yeah.
But there is still some of that. And I've had students, like, most of the students are really good. I just give them the objective truth. I'm like, this is what happened. This is why it was safe or unsafe. This is where we're going to go from here, right? Most of them are cool about it as far as I'm concerned. And they're like, man, I'm just sad, you know. There's been tears shed on both sides. It's just sucky sometimes. And there's others. I've had students who are really salty at me. I've got one that still won't talk to me to this day.
Really?
Won't talk to me at all. I even said hi to him the other day. Nothing.
Oh,
I was just
You
like,
failed him?
I did. I failed him the first time, and he was given a second chance. And his second chance, he was super unsafe. I cut the flight short because I was like, this is way unsafe, dude. Let's just cut this short. And then we talked about it, and he was really salty. It's like, how can you tell that I'm safe in this amount of time? I'm like, bro, this is our second flight, you know?
Yeah.
And you were unsafe on that one too. So there's a lot of stuff that way. And then I come to find out he's had a lot of trouble with those specific areas throughout training, and I was just like, okay. But he just couldn't get it through his head why it was unsafe or how it was unsafe or why I would cut the flight short. You know, something there was defensive. So, yeah, to this day, he's really upset. He's spaghetti at me.
Is he older than you?
I don't know.
It's hard
It doesn't
to work,
matter.
It's hard to work with those people in any field, really. Like, you know.
I've had some people get really angry at me,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, I'm getting pissed off. You know, you don't want to see me pissed off. I think I'm just gonna go." I was like, "I don't care. Bring it on. You know, like, come
Do
on,
it.
man. Yeah, do it. Let's see what happens." We're still on speaking terms.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. It's a whole new level of stress and anxiety with everyone, right? They're stressed like crazy. They've got their grind and really trying to make it through this and be safe at the same time. It's fun. And then on top of that, I also get to do spin training. So
What is that?
I'll go up and purposefully spin an aircraft with a student and recover from it.
That's awesome.
So generally, every spin flight, we do a minimum of 5 spins. So it's pretty fun. We'll go up, you purposely stall an aircraft and flip it over and let it start spinning down at the ground and pull out of it.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. So that's kind of what my life's been like. It was a considerable pay raise. I'm now salaried and W-2. So that's been nice. And it was probably, I think from last year when I was just instructing, I made, between instructing fees and tuition reimbursement, I made about $38,000. and then now I'm salaried at salaried at 52, and then I get bonuses per pass, and I still get tuition reimbursement on top of that. So I'm expecting to make 55 to 60.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So yeah, almost double.
Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's lovely.
Yeah, and they don't kick me out at 1,500 hours. I can stay until I'm ready to go to the airline, basically.
Right on.
Yeah. So
When do you think you'll hit your 1,500 hours?
So because it's slowed down a bit, I'm pushing my timeline back. I'm guessing July, August, somewhere in there.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, as the weather continues to improve, because the big reason I haven't been getting flat hours is both weather and the flat hours have kind of slowed down. So as the weather continues to improve and I can actually keep on pace with everything, then I should be getting 50-ish hours a month and be able to hopefully accelerate that a bit.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's way cool. Did we get any comments?
Not yet, no.
Perfect.
What about
Think
you,
we-
Lou? What you been up to? Did we go over that?
We don't have that
yet.
many people in right now. They just joined and left, but
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, so I got a new job at Fidelity. Yeah, so I start that April 22nd. I put in my 2 weeks it all out today. It'll come with extremely good benefits and a pay raise. So here before too long, I'll be at 50K there. And then after the training period, you get to go essentially anywhere in the company, and it sounds like there's just endless like avenues that you can go down. And I don't know them all, so I couldn't tell you where I want to go necessarily.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be doing that, and then I became a county delegate, which the process to be a county delegate is you literally raise your hand, and it's shameful and it makes sense of how our politics are ran. So I've been doing that. I went and met Matt Gates the other day and Trent Staggs, Trent Staggs is the mayor of Riverton, and he's running for U.S. Senate. One of the coolest experiences of my life.
That was fun.
So cool. Yeah, it was so fun. And so, yeah, really just, I mean, that's kind of it for me.
Reach out to Lynette's brother, see what he thinks. He's a
Yeah.
pretty- see
Oh
if
yeah,
there's, like,
what's
a
one of the
spot that
best
he
avenues?
thinks- Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about that. I also thought against that.
Fair enough.
Personally, because, I mean, to get hired on already, I've had a lot of extra assistance from people that already work there. Sapphire, she's been on the pod before, and her husband, they work there. So she's kind of walked me through the steps and been like, hey, I would advise you to do this and, whatnot. And the entire company is basically a family company. Like, if one person works there, I'm not even joking you, everyone that I've talked to, they have like 3 to 6 plus family members that all work there.
Oh.
And every single person I've talked to.
That means it's a good company.
And they're all lifers, dude. 30 plus years. I've been here for 10 years, 30 years. I'm not even kidding you. I couldn't even tell you how many times I heard 30 years thrown around. And so,
I mean, it's got to be a good company. If people stick around, it's like, yeah, they're treating you right.
yeah, and that's what they say. This is such an incredible company to work for.
Sorry, quick recap. Are you
Sure.
working at the coffee shop now?
No. So I got hired on at
Sapphire quit that.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're just fine. I got hired on at Fidelity. That's where she works now.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I'll be doing that. And then the reason I didn't want to reach out to Lynette's brother is because I don't want more outside advice. I want to find my own path in there.
Right on.
Figure out what's going to work for me instead of, like, here's the quickest way to make the most money. I don't really care. I want
Instead
to
of what you
it.
enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So,
Is Fidelity a finance company?
yeah.
or-
yeah. Yeah, they have, like, it was 11 or 12 trillion dollars. Trillion.
Assets under management.
That they asset, yeah.
Well, shit.
That they manage. That's incredible.
You're gonna be a desk jockey.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be starting in the call center.
Bet you're excited for that.
Hell
You're
yeah. I've
sitting
never
inside,
had-
you're like, oh.
I
Yeah.
guess that's a big difference from you've been working with your hands for the last how many years?
Ever?
Since 14, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I never not. The only closest thing was I worked at Costa Vida. And, I mean, you could argue that's kind of indoors at least.
You're on your feet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all day rushing around.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also said I became a county delegate. So we were just talking about politics a little bit.
Okay.
It's not as impressive as you think.
No.
Went and saw
Matt Gaetz.
Why do I want to say Travis Scott?
Yeah, we saw Travis Scott.
No.
No, we saw Matt Gaetz and Trent Staggs.
Yeah, that one.
I don't know.
So Matt Gaetz, he's a congressman, and I like him a lot. And then Trent Staggs, he's running for U.S. Senate, but right now he's the mayor of Riverton.
Oh, cool.
He was on Timcast. He's on Tim Pool.
Nice.
That's where I was hearing him. He's like, yeah, Mayor of Riverton.
what?
And I liked a lot of the stuff he had to say. We'll see. But
Yeah.
Did you guys end up going to Jordan Peterson?
no.
No, I actually forgot about that. Did you?
No, I was like that day I was looking at seats and I had a different engagement and I was like, do I go to this or do I go to this? And I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
So I didn't go, but
Kind of fallen off Jordan Peterson. I don't listen to him very often
I
anymore.
mean, it just feels like.
Well,
once
he
you
got
get
behind a
into-
paywall with Ben Shapiro.
Daily Wire.
well,
yeah.
he got interviews on YouTube every once in a while.
That's true.
I don't even listen to that anymore.
It just seems like once you hear his message, you're like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, that's a good
And then
message.
There's nothing else, you know. There's no
Yeah.
further.
Well, if you haven't listened to his biblical series on YouTube, that's a damn good one. That was a way good one.
I always enjoy him. That's so
Yeah, I
great
enjoy
with him.
listening to him, but whenever I see it, I'm kind of like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which is weird because back in the day, that was like everything that I listened to was Jordan Peterson all the damn time.
Falling asleep after a little while. You're
I've been working on Ranger's Apprentice again.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah?
I
Loved
read
those
the
when I
whole
was little.
series when I was a kid. I'm just about to get back into it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I own the first 10 books.
I spent too much money on it last month, getting more credits.
How much?
I bought 2 rounds of 3 credits, so was that $80?
$70, 80,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big drain on my finances as well.
Yeah.
It makes work so much better, dude. You know, just listen and do your shit. Get a zone out. So nice.
I don't know. I haven't been really listening to books lately. I listened to this one guy. I just like hearing him talk. It's not even that I care what he's talking about, but he's called the Critical Drinker.
Yeah, he's funny.
Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
He goes after like new movies that come out.
He's a
like
movie reviewer?
movie critic,
Oh.
reviewer. And he's Scottish and he's just funny as fuck.
That's
He's
awesome.
got a way thick accent. It's funny.
Yeah, he's witty too. He's funny as fuck, dude. I don't know.
I enjoy him too.
Yeah.
We've been working hard on our debt. We've got our minimum payment on my flight school loan's like $400 something, and we've been paying between $750 and $900 a month,
Nice.
if not more.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Grinding that out. We've almost got a car paid off, and then as soon as that's paid off, we'll just lump that payment back into the loan as well. We've been setting aside money for furniture, appliances, cooking utensils, all of it.
Oh, yeah.
So expensive.
Yeah, I think we've been setting aside, I can't remember, 5 or 10% or something of our paychecks for that.
It's not too bad.
So we've been building a little bit that way. And
Appliances are expensive.
huh?
Appliances
Oh,
are
yeah,
expensive.
dude.
We had
Yeah.
to buy, just a fridge and a washer and dryer. It was like $2,400.
Yeah.
And we didn't even buy like the nicest ones. Not like middle of the road shit. It's
Yeah.
not like nice stuff.
I bought a freezer. And that was pretty sweet.
Everything's
A
expensive.
chest
Oh, yeah.
freezer.
Oh, yeah?
$200. Pretty cheap, actually.
I've been debating.
That's not
one.
bad.
I want to buy half a
They're
cow when my
sick.
dad does,
Oh, yeah.
It's so sweet.
It's worth it.
You just got to be careful. The one we got last time is just gamey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think the way they butchered it, they didn't let it drain for enough days or something, and it was gamey. We haven't been eating that one very much.
Sucky.
The one we got before that was good, though.
We're looking to give away our meat, by the way, if you guys want it.
It's a hand. We'll see.
Is
I don't
it-
have a
is it
freezer
the
yet.
gaming one?
Yeah.
Like even the hamburger?
I might try it. I'll take
It's
little
not,
bit.
It's not
The-
like terrible.
It's
by
not.
any
It's
means.
not terrible. The flavor's pretty good. You can just tell it was like
Not right.
you're like, that's a little wild, isn't it?
Yeah, put it in stew or something. You'll be
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Yeah. I think it's mostly the ladies that we hear from on it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I've got a question for you guys. So one of my buddies, he has this strategy that he's just trying out, and I heard it last night. He was talking to me about it last night. I was like, that's interesting. So he put $400 in pretty much every single shitcoin there is, like 10 of them, and he's like, if one of these goes to
400 in each.
something like that.
Okay.
I don't know if that's exactly what was, but he like put a bit of money in like all of them, and he's like, if any of these go to a cent, I'll get 150K. And I was like, okay. So basically, he's gambling, saying like, all right, I put this much money in 10 of these shit coins, and then if any of them hit, then I'll get like a lot of fucking money. What do you guys think of that?
If you have that spare change, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't
Money
have
to burn.
$400 to burn, personally.
I'm just thinking like he might be onto something. Like if
Could
one of
go.
them hits, he could get a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Could go
Yeah.
either way,
Yeah.
right?
He's got some in
You're
Floki.
good or you're bad.
He's got some in what is it? What's the one everybody loves? Shaba.
Shiba. Yeah, Shiba.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad option. I've got my money. I've got just across 3, like level 2 and level 3, like fairly okay coins that have some backing. Like, let's see where it goes, kind of thing. You know, I'm expecting between 3x to 10x on each. You know,
Yeah.
the real like. If you want to get really wealthy in crypto, the time to get in is like before they're releasing their white pages. So they have coins out there, and they're always creating more, where they'll create the coin and they'll get investors coming into it, and then they'll release the coin to the market. And then so the people that are getting really wealthy on it are the people who are getting in early. So it's before you can find it on any crypto.com or Binance or whatever it is.
How do you do that though?
It's difficult. You got to go in. That's why I haven't done it, because I'm like, I don't have the time for this. You got to go into the coin. Generally, they have a website. Generally, you can connect a wallet to it and somehow figure it out that way. But that's how these people are making these tremendous gains on all these meme coins. Like, a lot of them will go up 150,000%
Yeah.
before it's released to everybody.
Okay, so it's not like investing in like stocks where you have to like pretty much know people before it like releases.
But if you knew
Yeah,
them,
no.
they'd let you.
Yeah, you
I don't
could,
know,
but
fuck
If you had, like,
even
cool-
stocks have have a similar thing called the IPO, right? Initial public offering. You have all these investors who are accredited investors get into this thing, and then it releases on the initial public offering, which is where people go either buy into it or sell out of it, right? And you're not necessarily sure which way it'll go. So I think that would be a great strategy if he could get in nice and early. If he's getting in now to these coins, chances of one of them popping off are good. He probably won't see any of them go to a cent, because most of these shit coins, they release so many of them, it's so diluted that if it were to go to a cent, it would have a market cap of, say, $10 trillion, which is like 5x that of Bitcoin, you know?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, none of them really are worth that much, and most of them,
Yeah.
like, everybody knows Shiba, but the other ones, like Bonk, he was telling me about, and
Yeah.
Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I've heard of a few of these, yeah. And they've already made significant gains.
Like, I thought their time was past, you know what I mean? Like, that already happened.
Not necessarily. So, as we see, at this point in the crypto cycle, we're coming up on what's called the Bitcoin halving. Basically, approximately every 4 years, Bitcoin gets twice as hard to mine, or basically twice as expensive to mine, and becomes more rare. So the value shoots up. That's kind of what we've been seeing every cycle here. And it's been shooting up less and less every cycle, percentage-wise. It'll still shoot up a lot. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw $100,000 Bitcoin this year.
Yeah.
But as you get bigger and bigger, then you need a lot more money in it to move it, right?
Right.
And when you have Bitcoin shoot up like that after these halvings, then you also have altcoin season, which generally happens right during and after Bitcoin going up to its peak and then coming down.
So everybody wants to jump in on that.
Yeah, everyone will sell their Bitcoin and get in on the meme coins or whatever, and then it shoots up. But all of them will work up with Bitcoin as well. So I threw in like $750 this last year at kind of the low, as everything was starting to tick up a little bit, and it's up to, I don't know, 1,100 or 1,200.
That's not bad.
And I'm expecting that to go up to potentially 5 to 10, you know. throughout this cycle, depending on what coins you're in. You know.
Well, see, remember, like you asked me about Floki the other day because you were like, "It's coming back," and I saw that it's coming back.
Yeah.
But literally, the reason I forgot about it is because I checked the website. Like I kept checking it to see if it blew up because I jumped on the bandwagon. Somebody's like, "This is gonna be huge," and then it wasn't. But it wasn't there. It didn't exist anymore. Like when I looked at my account, it was gone. Like there's nothing. I was like, okay.
That sucks.
So I was just like, this doesn't exist anymore. So I forgot about it and forgot my password, and now it's coming back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's still a thing?
What were you investing through? Do you remember?
Oh, it was that one that we were all doing.
Kraken?
It was like something Fox.
MetaMask?
MetaMask, yeah.
MetaMask still exists.
Well, I know that
So-
exists, but Floki didn't on there.
It should. Is Floki Ethereum based?
I have no clue.
So you need to find. So what you do is basically you get your MetaMask, because this can happen sometimes. Get your MetaMask and you can connect another wallet, but sometimes you have to create the bridge for it on the computer.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, crypto's stupid complicated.
Like, how the fuck do I get my key back?
It's
though?
stupid complicated.
Like my
If you lost your
passphrase.
keys, you're fucked.
Well, then I'm
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
No way I'm going to remember that phrase.
That's the important part to keep is your keys.
How much did you have in it?
It was $400 worth. So it wasn't that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot of Floki, though. Like, I don't know, something million Floki coins or some shit. But, no, I could not remember because it had the passphrase. There was like 3 passwords I had for it. It's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw meme coins go up quite a bit this cycle, because last time meme coins kind of started popping off and people were like, whoa, what? Meme coins are a thing? Let's go.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if this time people were like, and there's already a lot of hype around all of them, right?
Yeah.
They're like, let's go meme coins, And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them pop off fairly okay.
Well, because everybody knows about them now, and they're like, okay, I know what's going
Yeah,
on.
any new meme coin, they're just jumping on it,
Yeah.
After what happened last cycle, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that. So I'll bet you he'll make some fairly good money. I doubt any of them will go to a cent. But he'll probably make some okay money, especially if it's 400 per.
That's what he was saying. I think he said he spent $8,000 on meme coins.
Jesus Christ.
So-
There you go.
If you got the money to burn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's awesome though. Hopefully it works out for him.
Yeah.
Would be dope.
And then I still have some of my Harmony One that I've been staking throughout the whole low cycle and everything.
I didn't check what I'm at. I've got some Ethereum and shit.
There you go. So short answer on that, I don't think it's a bad idea if you got the money to burn.
But long answer, don't do it if you're not.
Yeah, long answer, it's a straight gamble. Most of crypto is, unless you're in Bitcoin and things directly associated with Bitcoin. Like, that's the one that I could see. It's basically become like gold for the crypto world. So if Bitcoin crashes, everything's crashing,
Gotcha.
So that's kind of where we're at. Personally, I'm in Harmony 1, I'm in SEI and HBAR.
H-bar? What's that?
Hedera hash graph, it's like a... I'd have to double check exactly what it is. I did some research on it a while back and I liked it. Had a fairly low market cap, fairly high use case. SEI is pretty well connected to Bitcoin, so as that goes up, I can imagine SEI going up. And then Harmony 1 is getting into AI stuff.
Okay.
And this cycle is allegedly the cycle for AI coins, so see where it goes.
Probably AI's been blowing up.
Yeah, Harmony's had a lot of issues, so I don't know that that's going anywhere. But they got, like, after the last cycle, they were doing pretty good, and then they got a lot of hacks and stuff happening and things like that. There was like I don't know if it was $100 million or 100 million coins that were hacked and taken, and it's like, yeah, they had a lot of bad PR, and they don't do shit for PR these days, so we'll see.
This was Harmony, you say?
Yeah. And then I also got some stocks going that are attached to the crypto world. A couple different miners I'm in. I'm in Wolf, I'm in Hive, and I have a tiny bit of money, like, I can't remember what it was, $18 or something in Sundial. the cannabis company.
Why don't you invest in like Lockheed Martin or something?
I don't have enough money where I want to keep a sustained like big base, you know. As of right now, all the money I've got out there is just literal gamble money. Let's throw some spaghetti at the wall, see what sticks, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wolf and Hive should both do fairly well based on how they did during the last cycles. I should see some significant gains there. I'm hoping to get my stock account up to $5,000 this year. We'll see.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I touched, what was it, $2,000 last year?
I thought you said 3.
No, it wasn't 3. I think I touched $2,000, and then I'm hoping to hit 5 this year. It's been hovering right around $1,000, so it went way up, way down, and it's just kind of hovering. Keep in mind, I think I put 200 and maybe $300 in total in there.
Yeah.
So still doing okay, but yeah, I had to pay a lot of taxes on that this year.
You've had a sundial for like a fucking minute.
No, I sold it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, back when?
Yeah.
Because it's consistently gone down.
Oh.
That's why I only put I can't remember, it was like $18 or something on just a gamble play on that one. Because I'm not wasting any more money on that. It's been a consistent downtrend. All of the cannabis companies have. Tilray has been okay because they're Canadian based, but anyway.
You ever look into companies that
Says the live video ended, brother. Wait.
I don't know why it would have.
Yeah, it says it ended. That's okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a huge deal.
Do you ever look into companies that do like hydrogen mining?
Yeah, I've looked into a couple of those. I didn't really like what I saw yet. I was looking more into nuclear and like physical mining materials and stuff.
I just know. I heard Uncle Dave and Uncle Haas, that they just knew some guys that are doing some hydrogen mining in Utah, and they were just talking about it, and I thought
That's cool.
like one of Uncle Dave's friends, his daughter's a chemist, and she flies all around the world setting up their, I guess, hydrogen mines using algae and weird shit for 'em.
Oh, that's sick.
How the hell does that work?
I have no idea. They're just able to use algae to make hydrogen.
So as of right now, we are still in the era of the electric car, right? That's kind of the big thing. So any rare earth metal that they're mining, cobalt, lithium, uranium, any of that. And I don't know whether we'll go the nuclear power route or the hydrogen route. And I think it'll be a combination of both. Probably hydrogen for cars and then nuclear power for like cities and stuff. So I'm still banking on Denison Mines.
Yeah.
I don't have any money in it right now, but I've been watching it very closely. They've got, I think, 2025, 2026, they will have operating mines. Since I first talked about them years ago, they've been just accumulating uranium, and they've actually more than doubled in price since I initially got into them.
Why not throw some money in it anyway, just to see if it blows up?
I've got my money in other things right now.
Oh,
I've got my money
Gotcha.
in the crypto mining companies, which is this is like this year's play for me.
right.
Is crypto mining companies, and then once I take profits from those, I want to throw money at Rivian, and I want to throw money in Denison Mines. You know, I want to continue making good profits. I'm not ready for the slow and steady yet.
Gotcha.
I'm ready for the hard and fast gamble volatility. Let's make things happen. So that's my plan. Is Rivian I've been watching, and their stock, it IPO'd at $75. It jumped up to $175 at one point, and then it dropped all the way down. It's been hovering in the $12 range.
Oh, dang.
And it's a solid company. It's American made. It's electric cars, and they're high quality.
What company was this?
Rivian.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think they're going to be better than Tesla?
I don't think they'll be better than Tesla just because Tesla's more well-known. Their cars are better than Tesla,
Yeah.
I believe. Their production numbers aren't there yet.
Right.
That's why they keep dropping down because they keep missing production numbers. But so is every other electric car company except Tesla, maybe.
Right.
Even Tesla's been dropping, though. Like, all EV companies been tanking. So I'm watching Rivian really close. I want to jump in that one. And then Denison I'm watching really close as soon as they start getting some actual some actual mining facilities up because they've been building them for years and testing them. And the uranium they have on the sites that they're going to be mining on is like some of the richest uranium deposits out there. Like,
That's cool.
they're thick, rich. So that's the one I'm watching. Like, okay, when are they actually going to up and come here?
Yeah.
I was looking hydrogen cars because they have them now. You can buy them. Toyota makes one.
Yeah.
I was just looking into them. They're cool. They well, at least this Toyota, if you buy one of their 2024, it's a Toyota Mirai. They'll pay for your hydrogen for 6 years, so you don't have to buy gas for your car for 6 years. So it's like 6 years or up to $15,000.
How many
That's
places
wild.
sell hydrogen, though?
I don't know. That's what they said is the big issue, but I just thought that was interesting.
That's
But that's
dope.
a long time, 6 years.
Have you guys seen these hydrogen water bottles that are making the rounds?
No, what the
No.
hell is a hydrogen water
What
bottle?
is hydrogen? Is it like gas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hydrogen is a gas.
How would you even fill that up? Just like an air?
I think
No,
they
it's water. So it's water. I mean, yeah, in that
okay,
case,
yeah.
it's more than
Like an air
likely
hose?
liquid liquid hydrogen that they use in there. But I don't know how that would work.
I assume they just took an air hose
It's-
up and it's a compressor in there.
Yeah,
It just
probably.
compresses it.
But the hydrogen water bottles, like hydrogen is supposedly supposed to make your body let's say you know the free radicals and stuff in your body, like they say these things are full of antioxidants. That's kind of what they're talking about, is it cleanses your body, helps prevent cancer, things like that. That's what antioxidants do for you.
Okay.
Because free radicals in your body just go around and just start growing, and there you have it. So the hydrogen in the water bottles is supposed to add to the antioxidant properties of your body. Like, it's supposed to be an antioxidant in and of itself kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've looked into some of the water bottles. You push a button and it creates hydrogen in the water, and you let it sit for 3 minutes or whatever, and then drink hydrogen water.
That's insane.
And it's supposedly really, really good for you. But
Water's so hard to know because they got a lot of weird water
I know,
stuff.
I know. So I was looking into it a little bit. I'm not sold on it yet.
I don't,
I'd try
some
it.
of that shit could be real, and
Yeah.
you're missing out on the best thing ever. But sometimes you're like, really? Does that do anything?
Yeah,
It's worth a shot. I mean, as long as it doesn't kill you.
yeah. And I have no clue.
It'd be cool if it worked though,
I'll buy
especially if
one.
they got it in water bottles.
What I do know is hydrogen is very flammable when it's by itself and mixed with oxygen. My God, it's a bomb. So these cars, if they have an issue like a Tesla car and they catch on fire, it's going to be a big explosion.
Yeah, that was one of the things they've had concerns about. People said, but Toyota has vehemently said no. It's
Wait,
fine.
what about the water bottle stuff? Couldn't you just be like, buy a bonfire and open one up and it just explodes in your hand?
I mean, theoretically, yes. The reviews I've read on the water bottles themselves don't put a lot of hydrogen into the water. So, like, people would hold a flame over the water while it was producing and it wouldn't light.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. But they have machines and systems and stuff you can install in your house to make your water hydrogen water. That allegedly work pretty well. But, yeah, you'd think it would just be a flame hazard.
You'd think. But, I mean, electrolysis isn't super hard to get going anyways, so it's not, like, hard to make.
Yeah, electrolysis is not hard to make. But even when me and my dad were making a car that was trying to run off electrolysis at one point, hydrogen, and that thing blew up in his face.
Oh, did it?
Oh, yeah, singed his eyebrows and everything because it's so flammable. It didn't end up working because the car was too new, because the CPUs burn a certain amount of fuel and air, right? And that's what they're programmed to do. So we would have had to wipe the CPU and have it
Like jailbroken.
burn elsewise. Yeah, basically. But the hydrogen, it was creating a lot of hydrogen,
That's cool. I seen a
evidenced by the
guy
explosion.
one time on it was a History Channel show. He just lived out in Tennessee, just in the boonies. He made his car run off of wood. It was freaking cool.
What?
Yeah, I have no idea. He just had a
Like
freaking
steam?
No.
Steam-powered car?
I don't think it was steam. It was just he had a big old barrel furnace in the back of his truck, and that thing ran. It was freaking cool. They explain how it works, but I know it wasn't steam. It's very interesting.
There's a video of a guy making it like his car run off water too, just straight water.
Yeah.
That's like electrolysis, right?
Yeah, that's the electrolysis stuff.
Is that?
I
is
think
that
so,
what
yeah.
it is? Okay.
Where
Hydrogen.
they run electric wire through it and send a charge through it, and it basically splits the molecules, and separates the oxygen and hydrogen in the water, and it's pretty cool.
Why don't we do that? That'd be way cheaper.
Everybody who's tried successfully has died. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
They got taken out.
Yeah. Fell off the
Hi,
boat.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you want to say hi on the podcast?
Again?
Yeah.
Hi, Luna.
Here, say hello in here. Say hello.
Can you say hello?
She's put on the spot now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, baby. I love you.
Bye-bye.
So yeah, that's how they make that work.
Like,
And that's what we were doing. We had a bunch of mason jars set up in the engine bay, and they were all producing hydrogen, and we were funneled it through the system into the cylinders and everything. It was actively producing very well.
yeah.
But
CPU would probably be easier to fix nowadays. Probably just hop on Reddit. Someone's probably got it there that you could just download.
yeah, it probably would be a
Just
lot easier.
Hook it up and it works.
Yeah.
Or it's configured for this a
Still,
certain
you're
way.
not going to get insurance on a car like that.
No.
You're not going to be able to do anything with it.
That's why you buy a car that's like super cheap and just fuck around with it.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Okay.
Yeah, it just wasn't quite old enough where it was like, if you ran it off like the carbureted engine and stuff, where you could maybe manually put in a mixture knob and adjust, I'll bet you could make it work.
That's
but-
wild. That's crazy.
Well, this is off topic, but it feels like the same vein to me. Have you guys ever seen the things that's like electroculture that they use for farming?
No.
That people say works.
Oh yeah, they
put, like,
stick rods in
yeah,
the
like copper
in
wire
the
they
garden,
run through it.
and it
I-
grounds the plants.
I'm so curious to know if it like legit works.
Is it
'Cause it seems
for
like bullshit.
electricity or something?
What's the idea behind it? Makes them grow quicker?
It grounds
Yeah.
the plants to Mother Earth and makes them grow way quicker.
Weird.
Yeah, and then I've seen things like they don't get bugs and shit,
Yeah,
which I don't know if it's real life or not. It seems like bullshit, but it would be way cool if it was real.
But what do they do? What is it?
They
Like,
just stick copper wires around their plants.
yeah. So they'll run copper wire like underneath their plant beds. They'll stick like grounding rods throughout the garden, whatever it is.
Okay, but what's it supposed to do? Like, how does it? Is it electricity? Like is it
Magnetic
just
fields, I hear.
Yeah,
copper?
Yeah, just I don't know.
probably something having to do with magnetic fields.
It'd be really
Electromagnetic
interesting
field,
to
yeah.
see if it
That
worked.
doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
I know,
I bet you
but
it
it would be
does.
really interesting.
I bet you it does.
It'd be cool to get, you can get like grow beds, do one with and one same plants,
Yeah.
same everything, and test it. It'd be kind of cool.
That'd
Because,
be
but
cool.
it's always like people that you're kind of like, I don't know if
You know
I
what's
trust.
cool about that is you have a house now, Jess. We
No,
can
and
do
I
some
want
science
a little bit
experiments.
of a garden too. It'd be badass.
You just turn your house into science.
Yeah.
experiment.
Have the boys over. Let's do some science.
Let's do some science.
Sounds fun.
I think it'd be cool to see if that worked or
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because it seems like bullshit, but how much does it cost you to try it? Probably not much.
Mm-hmm.
And worst
Yeah.
comes to worst, it grows like everything else.
Yeah.
Do you have room for a garden at your house?
Yeah, we got a fairly decent backyard.
Yeah.
I'd so have a garden if I had a house. That'd be sick.
It'd be way cool.
They're a lot of work.
They're a ton of work.
I'm sure, but
I got a lot of free time though.
you got fresh fruit and shit.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you did like grow beds and you just do like potatoes and stuff, they grow real well. So
Mhm.
it's not too bad.
Yeah, potatoes and tomatoes grow fine. Seems pretty easy.
Potatoes.
Corn grows real well too.
Cucumbers, they grow nice.
It'd be fun just to have a few little things.
Yeah, it would be.
Anyways.
Watermelons.
Watermelons are hard. They never grow big and they're always mushy.
Yeah.
We've had a big garden before
tried
and they
it?
never grow well.
Well, you got that good old hairy man dirt too.
Well, it was cow field after the cow
Oh,
field.
that's true.
I remember those.
Yeah, we had a giant corn field. It was like you could hear bees buzzing that thing from 30 feet away.
Oh, it was mean.
scary to go by that thing. It was bzzz, always. But it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sweet.
Awesome. Glad we could get together and do the pod again.
Yeah.
I gotta go hit the gym.
Forever.
Cool. Well, thank you guys. Don't forget to like,
Comment, subscribe.
all that stuff, and we'll catch you hopefully next Monday.
Catch you on the flip.
Peace out.